back to my channel. Lucy here, as always. Today I wanted to share why I deleted my Facebook, because it's actually coming up on my 4-year anniversary of having no Facebook, and I have to say I consider it to be one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life. Here's why. I think it was actually a university economics course that sparked this decision. Because in that course you learn a lot about cost-benefit analysis and kind of the net gain versus the losses. And I started to think about that in terms of how I spent my time. And I noticed that the actual benefit I was getting from using Facebook was actually quite a bit less than the detriment I felt. I just felt every time I came off of it, I felt kind of distracted, a little bit drained, and it wasn't making me happy per se. So I'd kind of known this for a little while, and I even, throughout that, I kind of deleted a bunch of friends and kind of unfollowed events and groups that didn't really align with where I wanted to go. But I still I spent like way too much time on there. You know, as soon as I get home from school, I'm like, FAC, enter. And that same year that I took the course, I met a friend named Amy, and she told me that she hadn't had Facebook for 2 years, and that like blew my mind at the time. Like at the time, there was no one not on Facebook. And I was like, who are you? And literally, it was her telling me that gave me the courage. And that night, I went home, I deleted my Facebook, and never looked back. I have to say though, like any addiction, the first few days are really hard because you have so many habits around it. And I had a lot of FOMO, like fear of missing out on events and parties and my friends' lives and stuff like that. So it's kind of going through all those emotions, and I still would go home every day, type it into the search bar, and then be like, wait a second. No. So it is challenging, but I think if you can make it through the first week, I would say that's the hardest. The habit is pretty much broken. And I think Facebook inherently is not bad at all. Like any tool, it's neutral, and it's really how you use it. And I just wasn't using it to my benefit, and I wasn't sure that there was a way that I could without getting lost in the internet. The cool thing is this sparked a lot of other changes in my life because I really felt so good. I felt so empowered and clear-minded. It's like instead of being so involved in other people's lives, I could just focus on my own, what's important to me. My marks in school inevitably went up. I had a lot more time to do my homework. I just came home and did my homework instead. I also deleted my Instagram at the time because a lot of it was just like old high school friends I was following, all really good people, but it was kind of these ties to what I felt like was the old me, and I really wanted to break through into the new me. I listened to a podcast by Gary Vee yesterday, and he says the main reason that stops people from kind of chasing their dreams is worry about the opinion of their inner circle. So I found by kind of distancing myself from like old acquaintances and I guess my high school, old life, I was able to create more freely and then start fresh. And now I do have Instagram. I guess that's kind of like my only social media, Snapchat. But with that, I really only follow people who uplift and inspire me, and I'm very conscious about when I go on and why I go on. I don't go on when I'm bored. I actually go onto my Instagram to get inspired. You know, I'm happy people are putting the best parts of their life on there because to me, it just shows me what's possible, and I feel really grateful to witness people's adventures and beauty and joy and talent. So I love Instagram. And it's kind of a tool that I've shaped into like a healthy place where I get a lot of net gain. That is my brief story on why and when I deleted my Facebook. I read a quote on Pinterest, how to be successful, focus on your own shit. And I couldn't agree more with that. So for a lot of people, they probably are getting a lot of benefit from Facebook. And I feel like if you are, then keep using it. I know my friend Nura, she every once in a while will take like a week off, but she keeps it on. She just keeps her profile totally on private and uses it mostly for the messenger and also to keep in touch with her old club. And pay attention to how you feel when you're on there and even when you get off. Do you feel more uplifted or drained? And then kind of adjust accordingly. Either make adjustments to how you're using it and when you're using it, or if it's really just a total drain on your life, then ixnay. One tip, if you are serious about deleting your Facebook that I would recommend, is look up all your close friends' birthdays and put them into your calendar app on your iPhone, because that's like the one thing about Facebook that I really missed. I hope this was helpful. I think for me, the top benefits that I've received from deleting my Facebook is just feeling more free to express myself, not being so worried about what others think, having a lot more time to use my time more efficiently on things that are kind of moving me forward and expanding my being, and really just, yeah, getting out of my head and having a lot more peace in my life. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm here in Vegas with my sister, helping her film some stuff, and then we're headed off to New York. And I've never been to New York. I'm so excited. So yeah, I'll probably film some videos there too. As usual, have a beautiful day. I wish you the very best that life has to offer, and I'll talk to you soon.
Don't you hesitate, girl, put your record on. Tell me your favorite song.